Oh man, so Phantom is breaking down from the bearish pattern which we shared with you yesterday. Should we be worried? Am I getting now scared about my Phantom position, or am I going to be buying more? We'll take a look in this video. But first, let's take a look at the hourly chart, because what you can see on the hourly is we were forming this very important double top pattern, or you can call it an M pattern. And our technical target was coming all the way to the bottom of this target down here, sitting at $2.25 on Phantom. We're currently sitting at $2.65, and we're heading down towards our price target here. Now, does this mean I'm worried? Am I concerned? No. Okay, so we know we had this situation where the first run up was due to Phantom doing really well. It was on a strong run up. We had this run up, Bitcoin flash crashed down. We then bought the dip, and it started being bought back up, and the price got run back up in the lead up to the conference, and then we got our sell-off. So this is completely normal behavior. I did warn about this plenty of times in the lead up to this week, and in the long run, this doesn't make a difference. Obviously, if you're trading this on a short-term basis, you've got to manage your risk and trade this separately. But if you're in Phantom for the long term, yes, on the hourly, you can see we are bearish because we're now below our EMA ribbon, which you can see. Okay, so that you can see we're below our EMA ribbon here. Yes, on the 4 hourly, we are now, if I bring out the EMA ribbon as well, you will see, there we go, you'll see that we are bearish on the 4 hourly. And if I bring out the daily, you will see on the daily chart that we are also showing that, let's bring this back out here. You can see here that we're now heading down as well, which is very important. So this is what I want to show you on the daily chart, because you can now see on the daily, if I bring this round here, you can see exactly that we're getting this little bit of a calling off, all right? So we run to our highs, and we made this movement, and we're getting this little bit of a calling off. And as you can see, it's not even touched the EMA line yet, okay? It's not even penetrated the ribbon. Even all the way down into the ribbon here, it's comfortable. You're still on an upward trend. You do not flip bearish until you get a close underneath the EMA ribbon on the daily chart. So in the long-term time frame, nothing to be worried about. People asking me, should we be worried? No, on Phantom, not yet. I will let you guys know if and when this pattern flips bearish on the daily. On the hourly and the 4 hourly, yes, it's bearish, and I'm going to share with you now what is our downside risk. So if I head back into the hourly, what you will see is our next level of support is going to be sitting at, it will be sitting at this level here. Okay, so as you can see this resistance sitting here at $2.44 mark around here. So that's our next level of support. If we could hold there and then start rebuilding up, that's great. But if we take a look at the wider time frames, what we'd also want to take a look at is the daily chart, because on the daily, you can see that we've even got room to come all the way down to our the level we have here is your first level at $2.37. I'd even be comfortable at $1.94. Okay, so $1.94 here on this support level here. I'd even be comfortable here, because at that point you're well into the EMA ribbon, of course, but at that point you're not you've not flipped bearish just yet. So to summarize, if this falls further, Phantom is a long-term conviction play for me. Anything under $2, I'm buying. I'm buying quite aggressively at that point. $1.92, $1.93, $1.94, I'm buying even heavier because this is a great dip. And if you look at the daily chart, that's really penetrating into the EMA ribbon, and you would expect some good support to come in there for the uptrend to continue. Naturally, post the conference, expect a bit of a downturn. I made that clear. So if you're trading on a short term, be very, very careful. If it's a long-term trade, you shouldn't be too worried about it. If you've got funds available, not financial advice, but you have the opportunity to buy the dip if it's a high conviction play for you, if you want to build out your position a little bit more. So let's take a look at our wider view of Phantom and remind ourselves of what we have as our price target. Okay, so if I bring you out here to the daily chart, and you can see I've got my swing low, swing high Fibonacci extensions on here as well. Now, what you will see is the following. So you can see here that we are running up to, let's see. So you can see we've just had our little bit of a cool down. We ran up here to $3.46. which is the 1.414 Fibonacci retracement level, we've come down here. Now, if we can pick up some support from the EMA ribbon, that's great, we can head up. But from the Fibonacci levels, your golden ratio 0.786 mark comes down all the way here at this level here, which ties in with our EMA ribbon. That would be a perfect bounce. You can see that would give you good confluence with the EMA ribbon acting as support, and that would then give us confidence to come back down here. We could buy that dip and head higher. Okay, failing that, your next level is at 1.67, which gets you bearish at that point on the daily. So ideally you want to be bouncing either earlier in the ribbon or maximum at the Fibonacci ratio before heading up. So this is a perfect retracement. This is normal behavior, and our price target in the short to midterm for Phantom is still to get to that $4 mark, which I've been talking about for many weeks. So Phantom, to summarize, on the daily and weekly is still looking very, very strong. We can see we've still got the support of the EMA ribbon. Everything is trending well from a technical basis. On the hourly and the 4-hourly chart, we have become bearish, which is natural given the anticlimax at the conference. There's always a whole bunch of trader activity. You've got the weekend right now as well, so please be cognizant of low volumes on the weekend, and things should hopefully pick up tomorrow, the next day. But if we do get a prolonged cooling off in the price of Phantom, that could take us well into that EMA ribbon, get us sub $2 and even into the $1.90, which presents itself as a good opportunity for myself, not financial advice for anybody else, to buy that dip and build out my position in a high conviction play. It went on such a crazy run that a lot of people didn't get to pick up a lot of Phantom. This is going to give people another opportunity, because keep in mind, guys, a month ago when we first started making videos on Phantom, you were buying in easily at $1.10, $1, just over $1. If you were watching even a couple of weeks before that, you were buying Phantom, 50 cents less, right? So Phantom's really been on an absolute tear, and those that are suffering right now are only the ones buying at the peak, right? The only people that will be complaining about Phantom right now are those with low conviction who chased the pump and they bought in right at the top there on that peak, and they're going to be the ones struggling, right? So anybody with high conviction who's been trying to accumulate during this phase, they're all in profit. It's only these people at the very top that are suffering that will feel like this is a bad project. So this is a perfectly healthy cooling off. You remember this cooling off here would have felt bad as well, but it's a perfectly normal retracement. We've had it there and you'll have it here as well, okay? So nothing to worry about on Phantom. Getting a bit of a cooling off, a good healthy retracement, and hopefully the EMA acts as support to help us move on from strength to strength. So there you go, guys. If you enjoy my blend between fundamental and technical analysis, then as always, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Head into the description. You'll see some links to collect some free money, because Swissborg are offering up to 100 euros when you deposit 50 euros. You've got Coinbase giving $10 in free Bitcoin when you buy or sell $100, and you've got BlockFi giving you $10 when you deposit $100. So you can even take that out. So go take advantage of the free money there. You can never have enough exchanges set up. As always, I'll leave the link to our free public Discord server. It's a new server. We've got loads of people in there already. Community's really growing rapidly, and everybody is super supportive. They share chart patterns, share ideas, share their favorite coins. All the discussion is happening in there. So click into that link, head over. I jump in there and answer questions too. Tag me in the Discord with your questions, and let's build this community together. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.